We simply think to get really more powerful, you got to have the government eventually as your ally instead of your enemy and target. We're electorally and governing focused. I don't know how many times I can say it. We want to take over the state with our values, the government. But we're also quite happy to do issue advocacy, direct action, and above all, to develop the relationship with our members. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of member leader development and a version of community building. And we don't know what form that takes. It could be potlucks, it could be music, it could be, whatever the hell it takes in any particular community to get a bunch of people happy to go to some meeting where politics is also discussed. Whatever that is, here, wherever it is in Madison, whatever it is in Milwaukee, we don't know what it is. Could be music, could be something else, whatever. Could be poetry reading, could be, poetry slams, whatever. Above all, though, it's volunteer-based, because we don't have the big money. We need people. We need organized people. We don't have the money. We do not have the money, so we got to get people. And those people have to be willing to do it, which means it's got to be meaningful work and it's got to be fun to some degree. It's always fun to do meaningful work. It's always fun to learn something new. I want people to learn some new stuff and have work which is doable, which is bite-sized enough that anyone can do it, is organized so that if they do it, they see its connection to something else, and links on a chain they'll take down the, I don't know, some fascist statue or another. Local chapters, statewide organization, that's straightforward, a little bit of staff to coordinate. That's the basic idea. So what have we done so far? I've told you much of this already. We've become the Wisconsin chapter of OR, so we have access to the burning list. We've got a website. It's not, it's ridiculously defined, but it's obviously very weak on content. I don't know if you've been up there, but we're going to get more content in very shortly. We're incorporated as a C4. If you know the ins and outs of this, that means we're not tax deductible if you ever give us any money. That's not going to write off your income tax. But we are able to do virtually anything that parties can do. We get with candidates, we can endorse all over, we can coordinate, we do everything. And we don't have all their reporting requirements and other special regulatory stuff to worry about as parties. We got social media connections, and we got a way to process members and their donations. Meaning, if you want to give us some money, which we'd certainly like you to do, we're able to see that for active. We're doing these regional meetings like this one, and others that we've done that Peter mentioned. You get feedback on the idea, new members, and maybe kickstart a local chapter where you are, in Portage or wherever. And then as people sort of step up in different chapter areas, Peter, who's here, and again, Max Love, who's the other organizer on the project, do this onboarding where they give people who say, well, I want to start a chapter, but I don't know quite how to do that, and what does the first meeting look like, and all those sorts of things. Gives them guidance on that. That's a weekly thing. It's repeated every week. And then cross-chapter discussion. We have people in, Viroqua who want to know what Portage is doing. And people in Portage want to know what La Crosse is doing. People in La Crosse want to know Eau Claire. How many other twin names can I give you? You get the point, right? And then we're going to do a sort of mass training in the middle of March, skills, analytics, horticulture, and then we hope to get a founding convention sometime in late spring, maybe April, maybe as late as May. And then we're doing this onboarding. I mentioned that. We got a bunch of work groups going on. You can volunteer all these. You'll hear about them if you join the organization. And we need help with everything, but we're not crazy or naive. We don't want to be, tyrannized by anarchy, and we don't want to be too indulgent of hysteria. And we're not really naive about all people saying, oh, I like process, and they're actually trying to steal your lunch. So we're trying to be careful and do this well. Okay, in the current moment, of course, it's a gigantic national, what can we say, shit show. I mean, it's horrifying. It's a tragedy for America. It's a tragedy for the Constitution. It's very dangerous for a lot of people. A lot of our members are very active in this stuff. And again, we're not trying to control that. It would be a fool who thought they could control that. But we do want to get some of that energy pushed in this electoral direction without compromising its own self. So we're trying to tell members, okay, go there, do support, go to whatever meeting you want, be it Huddle or Indivisible or whatever. But just say you are now part of this thing. Arrow, Wisconsin, and you would like to get them involved too, and you think they might be interested, and try to recruit them if you can. And if you had trouble, make the point. Look, it'd be more. This protest is fun, but wouldn't it be great if we had a government that was actually on our side rather than one we have to protest and defend our loved ones against? ICE raids and all the horrible stuff that's going on. It'd be really nice to have. I know it's almost unbelievable for anyone, certainly African American youth, particularly men, to believe. Wouldn't it be nice to have cops that actually kept the public peace and didn't shoot at you? That'd be pretty cool. That is achievable. It's only achievable if you get some real power over those people. You only get the power over those people if you have the power of the government. It's called a democracy. You get into it, you have to do a little work. The most important job, Brandeis said, was being a citizen. Spring